everyone, welcome to a new quick look. This is Pawnbarian. Now, if you've been a fan of my channel for a while, you might realise I like roguelikes with unique mechanics. Or like deck building and stuff with new mechanics. Like, recently I've been checking out Poker Quest, like poker mechanics in a roguelike type game. We've checked out Circadian Dice, which was a dice builder. This one is a chess builder / chess roguelike. So this was out in demo for quite a while, I think, before, but I did not check the demo. I waited for the full release, and it came out on Steam yesterday, which was the 24th of September, I believe. I think it was published and developed by J4NW. I presume it's meant to be Janu, but I could be wrong, so who knows. And I just wanted to check it out. And now, I'm not a big chess player. I've not played it basically since primary school, which in the UK is like 10 or under. But I didn't know what castling was, which I think elevates me, towards, approaching Grandmaster levels, surely. But anyway, without further ado, let's get into Pawnbarian. Ooh, there are different classes. I always like to see that. Shogun, Knight Templar, and Pawnbarian. We'll play the Pawnbarian first, the default class. A brave fighter of the northern chesslands. Always on the lookout for a new challenge. Right, so we promote a pawn whenever you move into the top row, start your turn in the top row, or have 3 pawns in hand. That's interesting. Okay. I have to conquer all the dungeons before I can change it, so you can put handicaps on it. Let's just embark. The tutorial island. Seems good for me. Volunteer to clear out this neglected manor and hopefully learn how to handle yourself in less civilized places. Select the Pawnbarian character at chain 0 to access the tutorial at any time. Let's do it. Tutorial Island, floor 1 of 2. Welcome to Pawnbarian. Hover over anything to see a description. Nice. Each turn you'll play cards to move and attack with your hero. With the same pattern as the shown chess piece, you have 2 moves each turn. Okay. Shown under the board on the right side, so the 2 yellow diamonds, I guess. Normally you'll choose what to play from 3 random cards. Play 2 pawns to continue. Click a card, then highlight square on the board. So we're fighting Capybara, a gigantic rodent with a taste for meat, and a capybara. Interesting. Oh, and it shows me damages, so I'm the Pawnbarian. And I guess right now I'm about to take 1 damage. But it tells me to play these. Alright, you click and select, it's not click and drag. Ah, so I take the movement of a pawn. Move 1 square forwards or attack 1 square diagonally forwards, promotes to queen. I see. So we get hit because the tutorial makes us get hit. After you run out of moves, it's the monster's turn. They'll try to attack the hero, then they move. You end up in a turn in the range of the capybara, so you were attacked and got damaged. Red notches on the board show squares targeted for attacks. So right now, there's 2 notches on my tile, so I don't really want to be on here anymore. Do I? Nope, that seems like a bad play for me, because I'll take 2 damage. And I'm presuming these red, very accurate looking cards are my health. Use the knight and jump into the top row to continue. Will do. You just promoted one of your pawns into a queen. Ah, it promotes in my hand. Okay. Hover over your hero for an exact explanation of how this happened. Yes, this tells you how my piece works. Cards stay promoted until played, or until the end of a floor. If you don't play it right away, you might draw it later on the floor. Nice to know. Attack enemies by moving into them, just like capturing pieces in chess. Kill all enemies on the floor to continue. Okay, that sounds like a challenge. So I only get 1 more move, so I guess the risk for me right now is if I move down to here, I'm going to get attacked by this capybara. However, they have a big AoE, so I think we still take this. And we take the 1 damage hit, and now I'm in a perfect spot to kill you. Right. Look at Chessmaster go here. I want to get onto the diagonal with my bishops, and we'll do that with the knight first. And then the bishop. Checkmate. Take a look above the board. The bag shows your current gold, 12. And everything to the right of it shows the loot you gather after winning the floor. The crystal heals a point of damage. Nice to know. The gold goes straight into your bag, which you'll use in a second. The rightmost piece of loot is lost each turn, so finishing the floor in fewer turns means you gain more stuff. Great, I like it. I understand. Simple mechanic. You also gain a piece of gold from each enemy you kill, unless it was spawned by another enemy. Okay, so you can't farm spawners. Makes sense. Ooh, next floor is final. Welcome to the shop. Here you can spend gold and hearts on upgrades. Move into things to buy them. There is no move limit in the shop, and you always have cards which allow convenient movement. I see, Queen and Knight. Take a look around and buy an upgrade to continue. So I have 20 gold right now. I could buy a health, or I can upgrade my pawn with Cardinal Splash. Attack cardinally adjacent squares after moving. That's interesting. And it even shows you a little diagram. So cardinal, it's going like, you know, a D-pad shape, a plus shape, so to speak. So if I was a pawn, I would go like this and then splash across, I guess. That seems pretty strong. Diagonal splash from the pawn. Could you take both of these out of interest? Another diagonal splash. And bishop cantrip. Gain an action and draw a card. Ooh, that feels good. A free action? I think I'm going to take Cardinal Splash. Oh yeah, you have to move on to it. It only upgrades one of my pawns. Okay, that answers my question. I'll take the bishop then. What I was wondering is if it upgraded all my pawns, if I took two, would it go onto the same one? I guess it's just random. We've only got 4 gold, so I can afford nothing else. So let's go to the second floor. What are you? Blight Matron. An eldritch abomination born from the Blight. Beware of its noxious secretions. Leaves Blight when moving. Spawns a Blight stack on empty diagonal... Spawns a Blight stack on empty diagonally adjacent squares after death. Okay. And you take 1 damage from being on a Blight tile as well. Okay, I see the problem here. Okay, your final test. Most enemies in this game have some ability you'll have to strategize around, so be sure to read their descriptions. You can always skip turns early with the button on the right of your cards. Right, that is skip. Okay. Aha, I have my free movement on the bishop. Oh, king. Okay. Does this only have 1 health then? Is this what we're saying? Because what I'm thinking right now is what stops me from moving with a pawn. Oh, I can't go diagonal with a pawn. Great start. No, but I'll do it with the king then, sorry. If I go here with the king... I have to declare... Sorry, I thought I'd take my free action last, but I have to declare it at the end. Oh well, that still worked out pretty nicely for me. So right, these are Blight stacks. Oh, I see. Sorry, I thought this was a Blight stack. It's just Blight. So this was another creature it spawns. Okay. I see what we're doing here, game. And do they blight all adjacent squares after death? How about we take a move across here, get killed, and then what if I instead move into the corner? Aha, I have my queen, Cardinal Splash, because it's upgraded from a pawn. So if I understand this right, and I... Wait a sec, just be careful. It might be worth taking the damage again, actually. Because what I was thinking of doing immediately was just queening it across here to kill this guy. But it is on a Blight tile, but I can't then move diagonally with the pawn. I'd only be able to move up on the pawn. Alternatively, I could queen all the way up to take no damage. But I think we try and finish this. It's a tutorial. So I'm going to take 1 damage because I'm on a Blight tile. And I think I'm happy where I am. So we'll skip. I took 2 damage. Why? Was there 2 Blight stacks on this tile and I didn't notice? Either way, we can get the kill. And victory. Maybe there were 2 Blight stacks there. I didn't notice. Or maybe they still get their attack even after they get killed. Anyway, that was the tutorial. Excellent work. We'll go with the Pawnbarian again. We'll go to the Goblin Caves though this time. A fetid lair, hidden deep in Rook Ridge. Home to ghastly goblins and other assorted cruel creatures, slowly being corrupted by the blight. Okay, let's embark. Floor 1 of 7. Okay, not messing around anymore. And 3 creatures. Blighted Capybara leaves blight when moving. I think we want to be out of here. And I've got a Pawn Shield. Absorb a point of damage for this turn. And it has Diagonal Splash. That feels very strong. If I do this, we get a kill there. Great splash. And then I think the next play for me to do is just move away. So I will. Right, Pawn. It's a free card, and I can move. Sorry. I get an additional card, and it's a free action, but why don't we just take him? You know, we want to do this as a few turns as possible. And we get a shop again. 11 gold. I can make a pawn a cantrip. I feel like that's very strong. It's like a free action rather than the splash damages. I think I'm happy to go for this. Yeah. I'm intrigued, by the way, if I take this, gain 1 more max heart and postpone your demise. Is this a max health? Will it put me onto 5 hearts? We'll have to find that out at some point. But for now... Ooh, I'm really stacking up a pawn over there. Right, a new one. Goblin Archer. My entire board is red. I do not like the look of that. Manage to figure out that he can be as twice as annoying at distance, nimble. Dodges the first attack each turn if able. Moves in the direction of the attack. And Goblin Skirmisher. So every square of the board is bad. So hang on. I think I can get a kill here. If I move forwards, he's going to dodge, and he moves in my direction, so he goes there. If I then pawn that way, he moves that way. But then I can bishop back and hit him. So I can get a kill here, I think, if I understand things correctly. I don't understand things correctly, because I just hit him. Dodges the first attack each turn, if able. Oh, because he moved in my direction, I guess I went over his tile still, so he still hit him. I guess. Okay, this is working way better than I thought, and in fact, I could take no damage. I've got a shield, so in part, I want to stay where I am. We'll promote a piece, in fact... I don't quite get how that's working. So I went in that direction, and he dodged away. Moves in the direction of the attack. So I guess he couldn't move then. When I was this way. Do they still have to move up the board? I'm not quite sure. How does this work? Okay, I'm just learning right now. So that classes the movement that way? Sure. Okay. Free action. But he couldn't move that time because the board was in the way. Okay, so the first time he couldn't move because an enemy was behind him. The second time when I took the piece, he died because of the cross splash, I guess. I think I get it now. I think I understand how that's working. Okay, that's fine. Again, this is just learning experiences. We have 12 gold. I can upgrade a bishop with cantrip, which feels pretty strong. Diagonal splash on a rook. A knight with cardinal splash might be nice as well. Like, pretty big movement on the knight move. I could take 2 6s here rather than 110. But I feel like the 110 is better. Like, a free action feels very strong. Oh, we have now a froggy boy. In fact, we have 2 froggy boys. Spider Toad. I see he has, like, 8 limbs. Not particularly aggressive as long as you're on a different continent. On death, make the hero draw only up to 2 cards next turn. That feels horrible. Okay, and what's wrong with you? A champion. Immune while any other enemy's alive. Okay, so we have to clear the board before the gold enemy. Oh, interesting. It tells you that you die on those tiles. Okay, so what I'm thinking right now is... Oh, it's my splash one, is it? No, it's just a rook. I don't know why this is highlighting across from it. Not sure. I got webbed, sure. Discard. Ah, my discard pile has a rook in it, fine. Then I think what I do next is just move away and take no hits. Bit of a slow turn, but not awful. Right, I have my free action diagonal splash piece. It's not as great value as you'd think doing this, but I'm going to do it anyway because I would like my free card. But all that's happening here is that I'm going to hit this guy who's immune. I could move forward with this piece, I suppose. Go to here and get the diagonal, but I don't think that helps. Aha, diagonal bishop. We'll do it to get out of the damage. And then I'll move forward with a pawn and promote a pawn to a queen. Which I could use immediately. Because it is a free action. I'm a bit perilous here, but we'll do it. Let's try and kill faster. Let's keep trying to kill faster. I take 1 damage. It'd be nice to see how this attacks. I don't quite get what his attack pattern is right now. Is it just attacking a ring around the board? Maybe. Anyway, I'm a bit stuck again with the pieces I've been drawn. What have I got left? I've got a rook and a... Oh no, I think these are my last 2 cards. So I think I'll redraw from my draw pile, but not a lot in my draw pile actually helps me. Yeah. I think we just sit here because it doesn't hurt us. And it wasn't, by the way. We've redrawn now. I did just happen to have the same pieces. I thought it was showing my deck to my hand as well. But it wasn't. Again, nice to know. Okay, we've got you this time. You're no longer immune. You are nimble, though. But it doesn't matter, because I'm just going to chase you into the corner. Yeah, I get how nimble works now. Anyway. I think we took 1 hit there. But I could be wrong. But 13 gold, that's nice. Maybe it's time to start changing things. Like a free action cardinal splash on a bishop. I'll take it. And then, not only would this be a diagonal splash, cardinal on the same pawn. We're just building a super pawn. Okay, what are you? Immune while the hero is not in any of the adjacent squares. So I have to go next to him to attack him. Interesting. Well, this is kind of a cursed start. I say it's a cursed start. Maybe it isn't. If I go here, I think I hit everything and kill everything in this tile because I will be adjacent to the snake packer. By the way, snake packer. Spittle is corrosive, not toxic. Ponder this fun fact as it's melting off your face. But I think I can kill literally everything in here, and I'll get another card. And then we'll readdress. I can't go diagonal. I forgot how pawns work again. Okay, that's fine. We'll take you instead. I'm actually safe where I am right now. But I could knight to here, and then pawn this way and kill everyone. I might take a... I didn't have an action to do that. I forgot. Okay, we took a heart of damage. It's fine. It was just the cost of doing business. Okay. Oh, Goblin Warrior, I didn't even notice. And meanwhile, the hero is in any of the cardinal adjacent squares. Well, I'm not, so... He has nimble. Let's just take him. So he has a ranged attack, so he basically just hits me wherever I am, I guess. It'd be nice to see how the damage works exactly. I know it's showing me on the tiles, but I just want to know if I kill something if a tile like changes. Right, I've got a great queen. Ooh. Yeah, I think if we go down here, And then we just hope for another piece that will let me go on the diagonal. That's not the one I'm looking for. Oh, maybe this will work. If I move like this and then try to take him. Of course it will work. He's only immune while I'm not on the adjacent tile. Again, apologies, I thought it was the diagonal one again. Okay, I think it might be worthwhile buying health. Although we do get a health per floor. So maybe we stay aggressive. I'm just trying to not make mistakes. Free action pawn gaining diagonal splash, pretty strong. A cantrip for a knight. That feels very good, actually. You know what? Free action, knight. I'll take you. Why? There's a lot of movement ability on the knight. I feel like that's pretty strong to get free action just to reposition. Okay, a lot of enemies. Goblin Shaman, immune while everyone else is alive. Okay. And immediately we get our new fantastic piece. So what I'm thinking right now is knight to here. Knight to here. I just don't know where he'll move to after that. No board space is safe right now. I could knight, pawn, and then try and knight away to the 1 damage tile instead. Let's see how that works out. Ooh, I drew a rook. What if I went down here instead? Because I think you're doing all the ranged attacks, aren't you? I might change my tact a little bit. Again, I wish I could see... Oh, is that the red thing? Is that what it's showing me where he attacks? Oh, I get it. I'm sorry. It took me so long to understand this. So the Shaman attacks every exterior board tile. He's attacking like that. He's attacking like that. I get it. So if I kill this guy, if I stand there, I'm safe. I think. No, I won't because he'll hit me. But I'll only take 1 damage in it. I think no board tile can be safe. Wait, I'm actually in a safe tile right now. This is a bit of a thinker. I could stay here and not take damage. But then all I'm really doing is slowing my demise, I suppose. There. Yeah, it hasn't quite worked. Had I noticed that, I think I would have played things differently. I probably would have gone this way. I don't know if I had the pawn at the beginning. I don't remember. I might have gone this way and then tried to jump to here, but it's fine. I think we go for the more aggressive play. Oh wait, what if I just kill you? There we go. Man, I'm a little bit of a small brain play there, but it's fine. We worked it out in the end. Right. You just attack around you. You go on the diagonal, and then you've moved in one. Your attack pattern is very interesting. What I'm kind of thinking right now is going this way and then bishoping into him. I know he'll move, but then we get to draw, and we could kill him with the king, the bishop, and any of the pawns. It's only the rook which would be bad. Alright, I think we go for that play. What did I tell you? Oh, I was hoping the cardinal thing would have killed you as well, but sure. Right, so we should think about this logically. I have an action left. I have a pawn, or I have 2 pawns. So I probably prefer to be here, because they're going to get upgraded to queens. I think I'm fine where I am, so I think we skip the rest of our turn. Yes, it does get promoted on my turn. Okay, you're dead. We king down. Okay, you're not dead where I thought you were, but it's fine. It worked out. We regained back to 4 health, and we're good. Right. Again, I think we just want to stack up as much stuff as possible. Giving myself a shield on a pawn, I think that's also pretty valuable. A king with a splash. Maybe. But I think upgrading the pawns is very useful. Like these free action pawns especially. Let's do it. Oh, I had 7 gold left. Why didn't I buy something else? Oh well. Saving a gold for the future. Right. Goblin Blightbearer. A young goblin who gave into the blight, perhaps in search of power. Has Nimble. And he blights all adjacent squares after death. He's horrible. We have the Goblin Warrior. So we have a few Nimble things here. And the Archer. So yeah, the Archer is like a ring. Everyone else is basically around themselves for the attacks. Except Spider Toad. And I've got a bit of a scuffed hand. That being said, I think I can get out of this without taking damage. Because what I'm thinking right now is kinging up one and then knighting to here. Because that will be safe from everything, right? Yeah. He can't move because of the Nimble because there's something behind him. And then we just safely tuck into the corner. Interesting maneuvers here. Right. Kind of a scuffed hand again. He has Nimble, right? Yes, he does. I don't know how this will work if I... after moving. So what I'm thinking again right now is pawning up one, which gives me a shield. And a free action, which will give me another card draw. If I pawn here, he Nimble moves to the here. But then this is my super pawn. And he's going to cardinally splash everywhere. So will he not just hit everything? Or does he have to take the piece? Either way, that's another free action. If everything fails, I can rook out. I mean, I need to see my other cards first. Another pawn. Let's try Cardinal Splash. Immune while the hero is in any of the cardinally adjacent squares. Okay, that makes sense. So this is lethal if I stay where I am right now, so let's not stay where I am right now. Let's just move to the top of the board, I guess. It's horrible that everything's blighted here. In theory, it'd be nice to be there. He has Nimble, right? Oh, I can't get to the top of the board, actually. Because if I rook into him, he moves to there, and then my pawn can only follow him, so I'd end up on... In fact, I couldn't follow him with the pawn. I got a bit unlucky with the pawn draws, I guess. I could end up on his tile, which doesn't really make sense to me. I think with the 2 shields, I think we just play defensively here. I could go into him, but he has Nimble, so he's going to jump across here. Okay. I think we go here. Here. Take the hit. Goes into a shield anyway, so who cares? Shield decays at the end of the turn, that makes sense. Right. You have Brawler, immune while the hero is in any of the cardinal adjacent tiles. I'm not. But will Nimble make you dodge to there? That's my question. I think it will do. Again, this is a really tough hand to play with. And I think it's kind of dangerous for me to go on this guy. Because, well, I say it's dangerous. The worst thing that happens is he goes here. That changes his damage tile to around here. So this then becomes a 2 damage tile, right? And I think that becomes 0. But it'll depend on what piece I get left. I have a bishop and a pawn. A bishop would let me go into a 0 damage tile. Or it would actually let me kill him. Which might be better. But I'm a bit cognizant right now that there's just a lot of blight on the field. And I don't know if that's decaying or if it's just there permanently. What other plays do I have? I can rook to the top where there's a 1 damage tile already. Hopefully draw a pawn. And then it will get promoted to a queen. But even if I get the queen, what do I do then? I could push him down and take him, but I'd probably then die. Because I'll be getting hit by a lot of Damaggio. It's really making me think right now. I think I kind of like this play. If I go on him, move him down here, and I think that's how it'll play out. Then, if worse comes to worse, I'll take 2 damage. Are we on the last floor as well? I don't think we are yet. Because I think this would change the final. I think the worst that happens is we take 2 damage. But the best that happens is that we take no damage. But it's a 50-50. Maybe that's not the best play now that I think about it. Do you think Carlson has these issues when he's playing chess? So there's no reason... Sorry, I'm just trying to think right now. There's no reason for me to go here and push him up with the rook. Because I can't get in them with either of these 2 pieces. So it'd just be wasted, basically. I could then move, admittedly, to... Potentially, like, I could go to here or here, in which case I'd only take 1 damage. But I literally have no kill pressure then. Here, and push him to the middle doesn't do a lot for me. In fact, it probably moves the ring down 1, which isn't great for me either. And I couldn't take with the bishop. I think this is the only play that leads to a potential kill, but he puts me on this tile. 1 damage from Blight, 1 from him. And currently it's 1 from him. Admittedly, if we killed him, it would be 2 damage. So I think if I go this way, I have 3 options. One of them is I take 0 damage. One of them is I take 2 damage and I don't get a kill. Or I do 2 damage and get a kill. But it's 50-50 on the 2 damage plays. And meanwhile, the hero is in any of the cardinal adjacent squares. So that would be fine as well, because I wouldn't be cardinal, I'd be diagonal. The other boring play I could potentially try and do... I say boring. I think we want to be on the top tile. I think this is too risky. I don't think it's worth risking for biscuits. What I'm now considering is rooking to here. No. I think I knight to here and see what I draw. If I draw the bishop, I stay where I am and take 1 blight damage. If I draw the pawn, it'll upgrade into a queen, and then we can just move... I don't know. I guess it would still be the best. We drew the bishop. Oh, I didn't realise the bishop had the cardinal thing. Shoot, maybe we could have done something a bit better there then. I could move to here. And I think that might kill him. Okay, he nimble dodges that as well. Which is actually dramatically worse. No, it's not. Somehow, I've played this okay. So I've upgraded to a queen. Because I redrew, luckily, into a pawn. And I think I've done enough messing around now. I'm just going to stay here on the top tile. Right, upgrade to another queen. Right, now we have some fuel. Diagonally to here. So he's immune if I'm in any cardinal adjacent squares. I'm not. That's fine. And he's nimble, so he's going to move that way. And I think this attack... So the way nimble, I guess, works will push everyone out. But then that breaks everyone's nimble. Oh, not you, though, because you're immune. Okay, I get that. That's fine. But everyone else's nimble has now been procced. I like it. Then, we rook to you and get a kill. I get another queen. I queen to you and get another card in the shield. Which gives me a pawn. So we'll queen back up to give me a queen. Just upgrade the cards. I think being on this top row is a super smart play from me. And I say super smart, it's vaguely smart. Again, I'm intrigued how the knight goes into here. I guess it treats me as this direction, like the L shape, and it'll push him across to the left. In which case I can kill him then with the rook. But I'd still take 2 damage. No, I wouldn't. I would take... No, I would take 2 damage. Unlucky draw again, I think. If I knight rook, again, I really need like these extra action cards. Or pieces. I think we go defensive here. I honestly think we just stay here. And skip. We get another queen, and it's my super queen, because it's the super pawn. So I go here, that pushes you there, and I think you still die. Yes, because it attacks all directions. I was cardinal, so he was immune. So he didn't even proc nimble dodge, or whatever it's called. But I can proc it now. But what's the best way to do this? I think it's with this. If I king down... Ladies and gentlemen, a chess master is at work. Right, next floor is final, so just splurge your money. I can gain extra actions on pawns and a bishop. That feels pretty strong. Shields on these pieces, not terrible. I honestly think the extra actions have done me so nicely. It's like plus damage. And in any game I get offered plus damage, I'll take it. We have 4 health. Okay. Goblin Blight Vessel. Elder Shaman, a conduit for the foul powers of Blight. Immune while everyone else is alive, so we have to kill them. Dodges the first attack each turn, he is nimble. That's fine. And then it's just dweebs we've seen before, but everyone has nimble. And you're immune in cardinal directions. Oh, there's a Blight sack as well. Oh, there's a lot of enemies here. I can kill him with my pawn, and I think I will do. I feel like this is a strong first start. He pushes across then as well, and I could kill him with the knight. I could get 2 kills. No, I can't. No, it's cardinally adjacent. I can. Fuck, no I can't. Again, nimbled won't proc because he's immune, so he didn't get pushed. That's fine though. I'm intrigued what will happen in the case that I killed this now. Maybe I don't want to know. I'm intrigued, but I don't know if I want to know. Again, I don't know how this works, because, like, again, it depends which direction the knight pushes in, but if it goes that way, he can't move. Like, if it goes up and left, if it's going left and up, then it's going to push him to the top. Which case, I can still kill him, but I'd be taking a lot of damage for it. I want to see how this interaction works. He went diagonally. That's the one direction I didn't expect him to go in. So I guess if there was a 50-50, it pushes on the diagonal. Is that what I'm learning? I could go there and I would only take 1 damage, taking with the pawn. And I don't think that's the worst play. Right, more Blight sacks, great. Blights... I think this is bad. Blights all adjacent squares after death. Oh, it's adjacent. It's not the same tile, though. Right. Okay. We're learning. We did pretty good there, actually. Oh, I would like to get you active if I can. So let's queen into here. That gives me an additional card. I can then pawn up here. That might promote a card. Although I have no pawns coming up. I don't know if you get that promoted the turn you go up. I don't think you do. But either way, that would then do a cross, but that does nothing for me. He's immune, so don't worry about it. I could also queen this way. But why would I do that? Queen. Wait, queen, queen, pawn. I would take 1 damage. No, I would take 2 damage. But every single card I play draws me a card and gives me free action. I think this is very powerful because Nimble won't work here because there's a guy behind him. Gave me a knight. I still think I'd go with what I was considering. Although it also promoted my pawn now that I look at things. So maybe this is the correct play now. It actually does nothing, really. But it'll kill 2 people at the same time. So this keeps my options open, right? I die on the tile I'm on. Which is a pretty unoptimal circumstance. I can't kill you right now where I am. But what I could do is queen across and then knight to there. This also gives me a shield, so actually I can sit on a tile with 1 damage now and not be too upset. I think I can kill you, actually, as well. Oh, it wasn't the diagonal one. I'm stupid. It's fine. We'll split them off, then. Oh, no, I can kill you now. With this. Cool. I'm okay if I'm on this tile. I could also try to get back to the top to get a queen. An extra queen, would that be nice? I think I'm just going to play it safe, though. I sit here and end my turn. I take no damage. Right, I'm feeling good about things. Knight to here. Feels good. Gigapawn. Let's promote the Gigapawn to a queen. And then come down here and take this guy. He's no longer immune. And do I have the means to kill? Yes. We do this. This. Free actions, baby. Ooh. Gauntlet pillar covered with protective sigils. Do I get anything for taking them? I can just take them. Gauntlet gate. Deeper parts of the dungeon are sealed off. Immune while other enemies are alive. Oh, so I guess I have to kill these. Or I can exit the portal. Why would I want to exit the portal if there's more? Oh. Unusual for a chessboard to have a piece like that. Gauntlet floor 1, baby. Let's see what this is about. Okay, there's a lot of enemies. So I guess this is like an extra mode. Like New Game Plus. I want to see how far we can go with this. Apologies, it's going to be a bit of a longer video, I guess. But, man, I'm kind of into this right now. So he has Nimble, so he's going to go diagonally that way. Immune, so this is the champion, so he won't die. I could take that way. In fact, I'll get a kill this way. So if I go here, then he dies and he dies. If I go this way, he dies, he dies, he dies. That's actually better. I'm now playing checkers, I think. A triple kill with a pawn. You love to see it. Okay. So cardinal directions again here. That'll kill everyone here. Yes. Yes. We go diagonally this way now, which will promote to a queen. He can't move, so he's trapped. You don't even have the ability that I was thinking of, Nimble. Give me another action, please. And immediately we've cleared the map out. You do have Nimble on the other hand, so I can't deal with you very well. In fact, I can't deal with you at all, is the thing. Let's go to here. And I'd like to be here, please. Okay. Trying to tank. Very sensible if you're immune to just tank all the damage. So, right. So, if I'm right now, he's going to go over here. Okay, I get how he moves. Let's take him. Get another piece. This gauntlet. Make it stronger for me. Right. Snake Packer. Immune while other enemies are alive. Immune while the hero is not in the adjacent squares. Okay. Cool. Right. So, I'm thinking going this way, we'll get a triple kill with this pawn. I think that's a pretty strong start. He has Nimble, so if I push him that way, it's kind of wasted. So I think we'll go here first. That doesn't web me, but that's fine. Then, what's my big play next? If I go here into the corner, he'll push across. And I won't be cardinal, so then I can take him with this piece. Or this piece, actually. Which will promote this to a queen, so I then can get out of the corner. I don't know if this is the best play, by the way. I'm sort of going with the flow a little bit right now, just to make it a little bit faster. I still have 2 actions, actually. So if I go down here, I think I take both of you. Yes. I have 2 shields, and I'm actually in a safe tile right now. So I think I'm going to end my turn. Yeah. They move across. You're blighted. That's fine. Okay. This is a bit of a scuffed setup. He has Nimble, but he can't dash out from there. I could end up on his tile. I have 2 bishops and a pawn. You know what? Risk it for a biscuit. Don't think about it. I got the bishop. So the bishop lets me get out to here, or I could just take him. Because then I'm going to draw either a bishop or a pawn. The pawn will give me a queen, the queen lets me escape. I drew a bishop. That's also fine, because I will draw the pawn afterwards. I say that's fine. Let's just take 1 damage. Ow. Okay. I can take you. Move up to there. 2 from Blight. Okay, there's 2 Blight tiles there. That would give me a free action. Then I could draw any card from my deck. The pawns would become queens. The knights would get me out. The bishop would get me out. The only bad draw for me would either be the rook or the king. If I make this play. There's a queen. That's actually fine. So we'll go to a safe tile. Because he has nimble, remember. Okay. Let me see what my free card is, please. So if I go diagonally here, he moves to there. But then I can take him. Okay. It's not the diagonally one. Okay, I made a mistake. But that's fine, because I can get around this. I think. I pushed you into the corner, and then I pushed you again. That's one way to get around this. Again, not challenging enough. Am I gaining health, by the way? Okay, never mind. This is challenging enough. Okay! So I don't think there's any floor thing. There's no shops anymore. I guess this is just go until you die. So let me just go for broke right now. So you're immune if the hero is not in any adjacent tile. That's vigilant. You can't dodge if I go this way. So oh no, wait. It's diagonal. I'd only kill you. I need my super pawn again. If I go this way, I kill you. That way, I kill you. But what would be my next play? I could then go into here with the king. Let's see. Okay, I got another pawn, interestingly. So I could go this way with the king. No, I can't. He's a champion. I think the play is going to be to die. But we'll see. I'm going deeper into the mire. Yeah. I take no damage, right? Yeah, the shield blocks it. Okay. Somehow flying by the seat of my pants, that worked out well. And I've got my strong cards coming. Okay, I've got my strongest cards coming after this, though. In fact, I will draw into them, I think. Yes, it's guaranteed. So let's just go balls to the wall insane. You at the moment have nimble, but you're against the wall, so I'm pretty happy by where you've chosen to go. So I'm actually going to do this, then I'm going to kill you. And then now I'm adjacent to you. I kind of want to kill you. But what's the best way to kill you? I would really like to get a pawn in there. Pawn diagonal. Go there. Maybe go to there. Yeah, sure. That sounds right. And go to here. And take everyone. And then how about I use my rook to take you? But maybe I shouldn't do that first. Maybe I should rook to there and get a free action. Yes. We rook to here. Get a free action. Okay, that's pretty good. Yes. But oh, that was my last action. Okay. We took a hit. I think. Although maybe we shielded it, actually. This is kind of annoying, but I can deal with it. We go to there. Take you with the queen. And then you're nimble. So I can't kill you this turn. Oh, if you right-click on a card, it still moves you, so it's left or right-click. Okay, nice to know that. I tried to cancel my card selection because I was going to pawn up first to see what my extra card would be. But it doesn't matter. Because I'm going to go to here with a free action, and then here and kill you. Boy, I hope I'm getting something for this. Maybe the gauntlet never ends. There's almost an enemy on every single board right now. About board space. Right, who is the Superimmune champion? There you are. There is an effect, actually. You're glittering gold, not just gold. What a terrible hand to draw from. That's pretty bad. I think the correct play is to just take 1 damage here. I could take 2 and take a piece, I could die and take 2 pieces, which seems pretty poor. Yeah, every single tile around here is death. I think I literally have to take the 1 damage and just move on. Ow. This might be it for us, though. I'm going to go down brawling, though. The barbarian way. I would like to rage, please. Okay, this is more like it. Boom, this kills everyone on the diagonals. Is that actually that good, though? It'd be better to get here instead. So maybe I queen up. No, that doesn't work. Queen. Pawn. Kills everything on the diagonal plus you. Leaves me a pawn. Queen up. Yeah, queen up. Okay, this feels very strong. That just clears everyone. I'm still taking 4 damage where I am right now, which is pretty bad. But I can get a double kill here. Why? Oh, you have Brawler. I did the same thing. I right-clicked. Okay, we can still get out of this, though. Like, I can do this. Get a queen here. I'm in the cardinal space now. That's unfortunate. You have nimble, though, so who cares? I think I'm slowly getting out of this. See what my extra action is? It's a bishop. If I... Hang on. If I go like this, and then like this, can I take you like this? Yes, because I'm not adjacent to you. Okay, after all is said and done, I think I'm out of the problems. Part of me wants to go turbo aggressive, but I think defense is the better course here. Let me go to the bottom. Okay. I guess I could have taken 2 again, but I don't think that's a wise play. Adjacent, immune, adjacent. I see. So this piece actually does nothing for me. So I think we move up with this one. Or I could do this, actually. No, that doesn't kill. I need a piece that will move me left or right now. If I go to here, the rook won't work. The knight can get me out. In fact, the rook would be terrible if I got the rook. I'd have to take 1 damage. Oh no, I can move out with the bishop, actually. The 4 pawns would be great. The knight would be negligible. I think I try. Okay, the rook is not great. I could go diagonally across into you. Because then I can always... This doesn't kill here because he's immune. I drew the 2 rooks. Okay, let's go back to the corner then. I considered again taking 1 damage to upgrade my pawns to queens, but because my health is so precious, I don't want to. Right, I can't take you right now. You're immune from the knight play. This hand again is pretty terrible. I'm just going to throw that out there. I only have 2 pawns, actually. I know what I'm drawing. Have they got me in checkmate? If I knight here, I pawn up. I can pawn up 1 more time. With one of the... Ah, no, I can get out of this. I figured it out. I get a free action. I get a free action that gives me a queen. The queen now lets me go anywhere. Where do I want to go, though? Probably down here. So I take no damage again. One of these draws, man. These Pawnbarian draws. I can at least get a kill here. In fact, I could kill you, which might be easier for me. In fact, I can kill both of you. I go here with the knight that gives me a card. That will work. I get a double kill. Then all we need to do is... get adjacent to him and kill him. Okay. Easy. We didn't end on that floor. We're still going. Gauntlet floor 5. It continues going. What the hell is going on now? Okay, tiles just start pre-lighted now. Sure. Okay, I'm dying if I stay where I am. I've got the Giga Pawn. But I think I can do better than Giga Pawn. Actually, that would be a terrible play now that I think about it. What if I just rook into the middle of them? And then I Giga Pawn this way. Let's not think about it. Giga Pawn! Ah, they're immune while I'm adjacent to them. Okay, that makes sense. How about I get killed there instead? I'm only taking 1 damage to the tile I'm on right now, and it's the lowest damaging tile. I've only got 1 action left. Because I'm thinking right now of rooking to here, getting a free card. What could help me, though? Not a lot. Well, I say not a lot. Yeah, not a lot would help me. The pawn wouldn't help. Because what I'm thinking right now... No, I think this is fine. I knight to here and I queen up. That's fine. I'll take 1 damage still from the blight, but I'm taking 1 damage anyway. And I've got a shield. Oh, it's the champion enemy. Okay. If I queen into there, then I'm fucked. Why am I taking 2 there? Oh, it's because of him. What if I just take you and then move back with a piece, ideally? I might not be able to move back with a piece. If I drew the bishops... In fact, what's the odds? I'm going to risk it, but I think this is a bit of a stupid play. If I queen into here... I think this is the wrong play. I think defense is the better course here. But my odds are in my favour. If I queen here... If I draw a pawn, it'll be a queen, so I can move back again. If I draw the king, I can move there, which will be a 1 damage tile. If I draw a rook, I can move into either of these tiles. The only bad scenario is if I draw a bishop. No, that's not true, because I won't get an action. Okay, that's wrong. I've only got 1 action. This isn't my free piece. I think we just stay here. We take the 1 hit on the shield. And they just keep coming together. Which is fine by me. I don't mind you just coming together. I could take you as the queen, get a shield. That seems pretty strong. Nimble won't work on you because you're trapped in the corner. But how am I planning to get out here? Like, I want to get into the corner, probably. You're immune because I'm cardinal to you. That's less draw, which is a bit scary. But I have to kill you eventually. Right? There's actually a safe tile down here as well. But I don't think I can get down there is the problem. Maybe I can. I've got 2 free actions. If I get incredibly unlucky, my backup is getting into this corner. I also have a bishop that does the cardinal. Where's the bishop cardinal ideal? You're immune. You'd be immune. I'm not really sure. I think, like, right now there's too much going on for me to process, basically. I think I'm going to move to here. That's not the piece I was hoping for. I was hoping for the bishop, honestly, but I'll move down here. I didn't get the bishop again. I did get the pawn, though. Which I could upgrade to a queen. Does that benefit me? No. I'll take you. The bishop. Okay, we just have to take 1 damage, and by 1 damage I mean no damage. Because we have a shield. Those shields, man, have really helped me actually in this gauntlet. I'm slowly getting penned into the corner, I have noticed that. I've got Giga Queen. Giga Queen. Oh, baby! Was that a 5k? Or 1, 2, 3? I think it was a 5k. Incredible. Truly incredible work. Made Nimble go off. That's good. This gives me another action. That gives me the bishop. How about I just hit you with the queen? And wait, why don't I just do this? Yeah, that's a good play. I'm telling you, I'm going to be a grandmaster in Pawnbarian. Chess was not my, like, speed, like, you know. There's too few pieces in chess, of course. Like, I need more moves. The more moves I get, the better I become. The stronger I am. I've got my Giga Pawn again. And they've kind of actually moved away to avoid that. In fact, it would be pretty... Well, I say it's pretty bad. I would get a 3k for this, which is pretty good value. I need to pop a shield. Every tile is death right now for me as well. So we do need to kill enemies rapidly. He can't move away if I go into him. Does scare me, though. This could be the death of us. I have to do stuff right now. I mean, I don't, actually. I could just sit in the corner with one shield. Maybe that's a safer play, actually. Yeah, I think this is the safer play. Invite more pressure onto me, but I used one of my big pieces there. My big board clears. Okay, we have the Super Bishop 5 million. He can't escape. He can escape. Where's my escape route right now? I don't know, which scares me. But this gets a 2k. Ah, there's a Giga Frog up there. Oh my god. Brain. I can bishop to here. I can knight back to here, which kills you. And then we just address our issues. I got a rook. I could go back into the corner, but that doesn't feel strong. I really need to be on a tile with, like, no damage. I think we went too passive on the first turn. I think I'm dead. Because if I knight back here, what helps me now? The pawn doesn't help me. Like, I would have to take 2 damage, which kills me. It's death. I have no more shields coming up. Yeah, I was too passive at the start. I should have gone for kills. I can come into here. Giggity. Which kills you. The pawn then doesn't help me, though. It's really trying to get these pawns to give me value. Okay. What about here? Gives me a queen. And a pawn. I need to get kills. I have 2 actions left. I think I'm royally screwed. I can... Let's go killing. Oh, I got a queen. Interesting. Queen. I used the wrong one. Died in glory. Honestly, Gauntlet, floor 5. I will take that. Do we unlock anything? Apparently no. Ah, I can now use the Knight Templar. Anyway, I think we'll leave it there. This is Pawnbarian. Out on Steam right now. I don't know if it's on other platforms. Maybe it is. Maybe it's not, honestly. Should have done my research. I think I got it. I think it's actually on 10% sale right now as well on the release. And it's like £6 something. Between £6 and £7 right now. Definitely a bargain. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this quick look. If you did, leave a like, comment, subscribe. And I'll see you in the next part. Goodbye.